The woman accused of shooting a man 14 times because she thought he inappropriately touched a young relative appeared before a judge this morning. Alishon Torres is charged with first-degree murder. Action News 5's Michaela Redman has more from the Shelby County Courthouse, where a judge decided there is enough probable cause to move this case forward.
The prosecution called 3 witnesses to testify, including the Memphis police officer who located the victim, Noah Khan, plus 2 homicide detectives. Ultimately, the judge decided there is enough probable cause. According to the prosecution and supported by testimony in the courtroom, Alishon Torres confessed to shooting the victim after finding out he inappropriately touched her 5-year-old sister. In the prosecution's argument, Torres shot him at least 10 times, including once in the forehead, inside of a van that was later painted and abandoned. According to detectives who testified, when Torres was arrested, a .40 caliber handgun was found in her possession, which she told investigators she used to kill the victim, along with another weapon that she got rid of.
Premeditation, she had testified, or she had told officers that she discovered this information about something that allegedly occurred between Mr. Rinsone and her sister several weeks prior. So she had plenty of time to consider what she was doing when she next encountered Mr. Rinsone, and then this was intentional. We didn't just have one shot.
Torres' defense attorney argued she's 18 years old and an immigrant from Honduras with a 5th grade level education, and was upset during the police interrogation. She asked the judge to assign little weight to the statements Torres made to police. Regardless, the judge decided there is enough probable cause to move forward. Reporting at 201 Poplar, Michaela Redman, Action News 5.